Today is first day of June 2018. Market trade narrow range bar with volume significantly lower than the previous day. Market is down less than a point, closed at 3427. Now here we experience a severe sell down through a gap, and yesterday itself we have a wide range reversal bar with extremely high volume, a volume spike, and we do expect some kind of upward reactions. So today up bar is really a temporary pause. Market generally it's negative, very obvious. It's actually trading below the moving averages. Immediate resistance will be this bar high here of 3478. The most significant one here is at this gap 3493. Alright, now breaking today's lows of 3417 will be negative, and support is at this level here about 3380. So these are the area we like to actually note. So generally market is more negative than positive. On the short term side, of stock may experience throwback. Other strong stock we're discussing for quite some time. This is Comfort Delcro. Yesterday we have a small deeper breakout, and today we have a follow through and close fairly well. Look for pullback and look for a new setup to go long. This is iFast. Now yesterday we have a small deeper breakout. Today trade a reversal bar with a bottoming tail. There's a small dip. Look for a break above this high 106. United Engineers. Yesterday we have a very nice breakout. This is a contraction breakout. Today trade a inside day. Look for a break above this high here of 284. This is Tianjin. After a nice breakout, stock actually pulled back and now trading sideways. Notice that the bars are getting smaller. So it takes some time. I like to see eventually take out the high here 129. Now the fact that the pullback is quite deep, it will take some time. CSE Global. After a strong run, stock began to actually trade sideways. This is probably part of a consolidation patterns. Important during this period itself, we like to see a drop off in the volume and eventually take out this high here of 495. A stock less discussed, Sino Grandis. This appeared to be a reversal stocks. Alright, if you notice, actually stocks was actually languishing sideways, and recently there was a thrust followed by low volume pullback and a breakout yesterday. Today trade inside day. Look for a break above this high here of 245. Now some of the stocks that are oversold and experiencing some throwback, this include Yangzijiang. Pretty obvious. If you can see yesterday itself, it managed to actually reject the low. Previous bar we also have that, but yesterday, or rather 3 days ago, this bar here is more significant because of higher volume. And yesterday we have a gap up. So the style that actually this is a temporary low, and right now we're experiencing a counter trend, and today managed to actually close fairly well with fairly good volume. So there could be further upward moves. It's just that this is a downtrend stocks. During the throwback, look for setups to short the stocks. Costco. Notice after a gap down, stock actually trades sideways. This is a small dip. Look for a break below this low here, 4.42 cents. Best World, very severe gap down, and you notice despite the market's volatility, the stocks actually generally trade very near range bar and sideways, and today we trade a very nice up bar. This gap provides some kind of overhead resistance. Remember, this is too early to actually trade. It is still below the 1326 SMA. Now weak stocks are mainly the properties and the bank stocks. Let's take a look at CDL. Now we'll be discussing this stock for quite some time to short. Alright, notice actually it run down quite badly, and now trading to inside day. Now today up bars is low volume, so nothing to shout about. Look for a break below this low of 1109. This is UOL. Slightly more positive than the CDL. Notice after the sell down itself today, it trade an up bar with bottoming tail. The only thing is that the volume is not very impressive. Possible of an upward move, and during that upward move, look for setups to short the stocks. Fraser Property, after a period of consolidations, actually broke on the downside, and notice very wide range, the reversal bounce. Now today it had a low. This is a momentary break. Notice actually the volume is extremely low. Again, we look for a throwback and eventually look for a setup. This is Wheelock Properties. We have similar patterns, severe sell downs followed by inside day. Look for a break below this low here of 180. Now the weakness in property stock was seen quite some times, and the recent sell down could be due to the cancellation of the high-speed rail between Singapore and Malaysia. Look at the banks right now, DBS. Notice after the gap down. Alright, stocks actually trade with very low volume. Alright, so temporary pause. Look for a break below this low here of 28.14. That's a small deeper setup. OCBC. Again, trade narrow range bar today, low volume. Though it actually make a new low. Look for a throwback here and look for a setup to short UOB. So quite similar pattern. If you notice after the gap downs became trade sideways. It's a small range bar again. Look for a break below this low here, 28.06. Now markets actually are very choppy. If you look at the US itself, we have been experiencing alternate up and down bars after this gap down. If you notice actually, so it's extremely difficult to trade currently at the moment. So you just have to be very selective. Notice actually after this run itself, it trade very small range, and right now it start to increase its range, and the down bar appear to be accompanied with higher volume than the up bar. So generally it's negative. So there could be further downward move. If you take a look at, of course, according to reports, it's attributed to the issue in Italy, and this is the chart of Italy index. If you notice, very severe sell downs. We see similar patterns also in the major European markets. So extremely bad sell downs that could influence the other market as well. So you just have to be careful until this property is resolved. And currently at this point in time, we do experience some kind of a throwback after severe sell down, and seen some of the stocks, in particular Yangzijiang and Bestwell. So the rest of the stocks are generally negative. So we just have to be more careful. Even stocks like sets, if you notice, very severe sell down followed by a inside day today, and we can look for a break below this low here of 516. Likewise for SIA. Alright, so you notice actually today is just a temporary pause, and we look for a break below this low here of 1126. This is purely riding on this momentum of this wide range reversal bar with high volume. The moving average are not in order. So again, the markets are in negatives, or rather more negative than positives. If you go long, you just have to adopt a shorter holding periods, more like a hit and run approach, and opportunity to shorts. We can look at some of those stocks in back sectors, in particular banks and properties.